I must also recognize the partners who, without you, this would not have been possible at all. I'm sure you've had sleepless nights. Some of you are also still jet-lagged and still adjusting. It's now daytime, so I'm sure you're getting the energies back. but great to have Boston Scientific headed by Dillon. Thank you so much. Oh, is Dillon? Yeah, hi. All right. It's really a pleasure. Thank you so much, Alexandria. You guys and your team have really done a great job and putting this together and really realizing the vision that the team has and the need that we have. We really appreciate the time and effort that you're putting in. Pacific Diagnostic Team, where are you? Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Asanteni sana. The Olympus and Nairobi X-ray teams, thank you so much. Without you, we would not be able to do any of the things that these guys are doing. I saw a lot of crowd there, and the surgeons are so excited with the toys that you bring with you. Yeah, I call them toys because when I see them, they're really enjoyable. Dr. Musaji didn't even want to come for the photograph. But it's great to have teams from Garissa, is it, and across the country. Our colleagues from MP Shah, from Aga Khan. It's great to have you here and really being part of this larger vision that we have. And I'm told we want to organize even more very soon. Happy to do that. There was a wedding the other side, but next time they wouldn't. We will book it in advance so that we can have it at the same time. And I must appreciate the organizing team, Joanne and her team, Doreen in her absence, Dr. Mulaya. You guys have done fantastic work. The catering team, I know they're always busy. Let's give them a round of applause. And by the way, this is in-house, right? Yeah? This is in-house. This is what you had. I hope it was good before I say what I'm saying, yeah? So this is our hospitality arm in Avenue, and this is what the patients also get, of course, with their dietitian instructions. But thank you so much, guys. Well done. As always, you set the bar higher and higher. Santeni, right? So I'll just stop there and let's continue with the program. Too many more to come. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for making it this far. Asanteni sana, and have a lovely evening. Thank you.
So, Mr. Imran, I'll ask you to just stand there, because we wanted to be able to appreciate our partners. Dr. Kuria, help me move this off stage. Thank you. Muscular men. You can also have muscular ladies, yeah? But so I'd like to welcome Mr. Imran. You guys are the superstars. You have pushed us. You have assisted us to curate this first of many workshops. We would like to salute you. We have your certificates and your CPD points are going to be processed through the Surgical Society of Kenya. Number two is we also want to recognize the faculty who, for the duration of the program, have given of themselves, more so those who have come across borders. So we'll allow the CEO to do that, and then we shall finish the formal part of the program. So, Mr. Imran, if you'd come, I'll ask Mike to come and help me because I'll be on the microphone so I can. So we'd like to acknowledge our faculty. So we'd like to first give a warm round of applause for Dr. John Devar as he comes to get his certificate. Thank you, John, for sharing you, and for, I'm told 5 of you want to go and do hepatobiliary, and he's welcoming you to Baragwana. Finally, Dr. Odula, we can start our liver transplant program in this country. Another round of applause for Dr. Devar. We can move on the other side. Yeah. So So for this one, I'm being asked to protocols observe. Dr. Odula, you'll come and help me hand this one. So we are handing to Dr. Michael Mwachiro for his role as faculty in this workshop. A round of applause for Dr. Mwachiro. We'd like to, Dr. Odula, just stand there. Thank you. This is going to be an interesting photo. So I'll give this to Mr. Imran. So for the support that we've given us through the Surgical Society of Kenya, we'd like to appreciate Dr. Paul Odula. Round of applause. Yes, you may. Now, for those of you who are at the Kolangio station, you guys must have seen Powerpuff faculty. And we'd like to really appreciate Nuran Abdel Gawa for her role as faculty in this workshop. Thank you, Nuran. When you get to dance on your way out, woo, woo. Wonderful, wonderful. So we'd also like to thank another member of faculty, Dr. Karan Gandhi. I'm sure I saw him. Okay, in absentia, Dr. Karan Gandhi, Makofi Radi. Next is a member of faculty who you must have seen him, you might not have heard him, but he was very instrumental in carrying out this workshop. Round of applause for Dr. Hussein Musaji.
So the next certificate, we got him in a formal dressing. Usually is in scrubs. So this one goes to Dr. Benjamin Jia. You must agree it's been an absolutely fun master of ceremony. Makofi tafadhali.
So we'll just want to honorable mention. Wow. So we are being asked to go on stage. But so we want to give honorable mentions to some of the faculty who unfortunately had to step back and forth. I'll give that to Dr. Mochiro, and then we'll honor our partners.
So I think all of you enjoyed the talk yesterday by Prof. Galukante. It was good to hear from his perspective. So we are really grateful that he was able to come and join us from Uganda, and we look forward to hopefully going to visit from there. But it was enlightening to listen to him and to learn the history of endoscopy. And so thank you all, and thank you for making it possible for him to come. So this is for Prof. Galukante. I think I'll give it to the CEO. So next we have Dr. Murunga, who is also, is he here? Oh, so he's not here. So I'll just mention Dr. Murunga, Prof. Rajula, and Dr. Said. You are here? Yes. Don't worry, you are ambushable, so. So makofi tafadhali for Dr. Said.
So we'd like to now acknowledge our partners who made this happen. You agree it was a wonderful workshop? You agree it was free of cost? I see you respond. It's not like we're asking you to pay now. We can. So we'd like to appreciate and acknowledge our partners. First on stage with a big delegation from South Africa with local presence as well. We'd like to acknowledge the team from Boston Scientific as well as the Pacific Diagnostic, their distributor. So welcome up on stage. Give them music, they must dance. Woo! They were practicing yesterday, I saw them. Helen, that's not a dance. Thank you. Welcome.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami.
So there's a plaque inside. Maybe we can ask Dylan to read and say what it says.
We're going to read it. Oh, you're going to read it. It says, Avenue Healthcare, our deepest gratitude to Boston Scientific for their invaluable support in making the Avenue Gastroenterology Workshop 2023 a success. Thank you very much. Very kind.
So Zander wants to say a word.
I would also just like to express my gratitude to Avenue Healthcare. Honestly, I kind of feel that it's all about the patients at the end of the day. And I do feel that we do make a big difference to the lives of patients. And with all these support and the new instrumentations and minimal invasive surgery, things can only improve in this country. So we're very blessed to be part of this. Thank you.
So, photos, we are good. It's like the World Cup, yay!
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana.
Another round of applause for Boston Scientific. So the next partner we'd like to acknowledge with their continued support for training and their passionate assistance that they give us not only when we are attending to patients, but also when we conduct trainings. We'd like to acknowledge Science Scope and the Fujifilm. A round of applause for them as they come. Round of applause. I'll ask Brenda to make a few remarks.
I didn't expect this, but on behalf of the Avenue Group and the organizers and from Science Group, we want to say thank you for the support and also for being our partners. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Repeat photo. Wonderful. The next team would like to acknowledge their support, yet again, for their support in training and giving us, in fact, the stack that we have at our flagship hospital was supplied by them. The reason, by the way, we are making them come here is so that you can, number one, clap for them, but number two, you also see where if you need to get supplies, you can get them from. So, for the team from Nairobi X-ray Services, Olympus, Karibuni, give them a warm round of applause. Makofi. Of course, I'll ask Fred to say a few remarks.
Wow, good evening. Yeah, we are so grateful for this opportunity. We thank the Avenue Group of Hospitals and for partnering with us, and we're just so excited that this is happening in our country. We are so grateful and we're hopeful that the growth that we have seen is, the potential is so immense, and we are looking forward for a greater partnership. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another round of applause. If you are starting out in ERCP, so the teams that you're seeing here are actually those who will be with you in the OR. So don't take it for granted. Another round of applause. The next group we'd like to acknowledge is the Surgical Society of Kenya. So I'll ask Dr. Odula to come and receive. Mwachiro is here as faculty. A round of applause for Dr. Odula.
This is for you guys. I'm just standing here on your behalf, so clap for yourselves.
So the final partner we'd like to acknowledge is a partner who has a passion for teaching and research on this continent. And we are lucky to have their representative here with us. So this next gratitude award, you'll give it to the CEO. This is for Kijani Laparoscopy and Endoscopy for Africa. And Dr. Mike is here. I see Dr. Frida is there as well. Dr. Sinket, please come up. A round of applause. Round of applause. Frida will speak. I'm giving you advance notice. The team can smile. So look out for additional training. Let's Sinket give her, now that we've heard from Mwachiro.
I'm not used to these high dives like Mwachiro or Mike, but it was Very, very well planned and very educative session. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
A round of applause. Frida, you can carry that. The last one is a surprise. You like surprises. So this one you'll also give to the CEO. And this is a special, special gratitude for a very important person in this room. Nahim tasimama to mshangile. We'd like to give special gratitude to the birther of this idea and the birther of many more, Dr. Michael Mwachiro. Please give him a standing ovation. So thank you. So being able to do these trainings, and now we have the connection with Dr. Deva in South Africa. We don't need visas to go to South Africa. It's like you're entering a matatu. Another round of applause for Dr. Mwachiro. So we can have our seats. So that's it. That's what we planned for you guys. Now you can go home. Really, we do not take it for granted that you created time. You actually carved time out of your schedule to be able to come here. We value your feedback. We were able to take some of your feedback and incorporate it into day 2. We've said this is the first of many. We are breaking down the barriers for training. So a lot of the pain that those of us who've gone ahead have had to endure, some of us are still on that path. But you've realized that the barriers to training in this country are so high. Half the time, if not 80, 90% of the time, you have to travel out of the country. And we are saying the care that we would be able to give our patients is now available locally, and we'd be happy to be able to upskill as many individuals who are willing to learn these skills and pass it on to the patients. And it's part of the passion that we are saying we realize we also need to be able to empower the teams that work with us. So look out for trainings that are coming up that are going to handle the needs for your team, from your scrub techs to your nurses. We're going to be able to curate that. We're already in discussions with the partners to see how can we even upskill clinical application specialists. Every commercial partner who comes, I tell them it might be different in other markets, but here in this country, your clinical specialist is as good as your marketing plan, because they are the ones who give us the confidence to use whatever technologies you're trying to implement, and that becomes a need we are looking forward to fill. So for the team that made this happen, you see the beautiful ladies on that corner, Yabesh with IT and the setup for the room. We've already said thanks to Carol and her team. We have not had any bad complaint about food. In fact, people are saying when they come from here, they'll need to consult our bariatric program because the way things are going, things are slipping down a slope. But so what we always do is lift your right hand. Participants here, okay? Right hand. Pat yourself on the back and say, good job. Good job. So thank you guys for coming. The stations are available until the faculty go away. But yes, we are now dismissed. Thank you guys yet again. Santen.